Hello. Boom, 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 boom.
Oh, I haven't started yet.
Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom.
Still got a minute.
Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Do 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 do.
Do you just like hearing yourself or something like with that?
Do 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 do. Boom 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 boom. That's gonna be our intro from now on. Yeah.
I want to get a producer or something to help you out.
Oh, I wish we had money for that.
Well, you saved me the trouble. I didn't have to put the intro on here now.
Oh, yeah. Intro. Was that... It was on... Are we on?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's lovely.
You gave us a good intro.
Oh, no. Great intro. All right. So, we are here today on a Discord, and hopefully somebody says something, because that would be very lovely, so we can talk about stuff. So, what's on the old?
We can also just watch it while we're talking about things too.
That's true. We can do that.
So, MH2 and Resident Evil is definitely on the docket.
What's on a docket? Where are we docking? What?
Are we docking? Do you know what that is?
Yeah.
Please tell me. Please enlighten me.
It's stuff with boats and little tugboats, taking them safely into their docks. Docking.
Oh, okay.
Okay. You got me very confused here. Either way, people are weird today. But no, we were really hoping for people to jump on that Discord so we can talk about some sweet, sweet stuff.
We could. I mean, they could be late or something too. But we're not cool. People don't care about us.
No, they don't. Apparently, they don't.
It's like you're dookie.
Oof, man. Nobody likes being dookie.
So then.
All right. So let's talk about a few things then until we get somebody on the Discord. Aaron, how about you tell us the whole... I know we didn't get to it last week, but we wanted to talk about our experience with Resident Evil 8. I know it's so late, but we get busy around here, so we got to, find time for it. Aaron, finish off where I left off.
I have no fucking clue where you left off.
I left off. I just met that fish guy.
Oh, you're fighting the fish dude.
Fighting the fish dude. I just beat that doll, that creepy doll, and that bitch was creepy. I didn't like that I had to run from that baby. That living baby. Oh my god, I was like, oh my god. That has to be the most scariest part in the whole game.
I have a problem with being chased. I don't like it. It's a fear I have. I don't like it. So constantly knowing something's on the back of you and they can just get you anytime. I hate it. Fucking hate it. You're a big dude, right? Yeah, no, I don't like it. I don't like it. I had a dream nightmare one time where Michael Myers was chasing me in like a haunted setting. No.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I'm scared of Michael Myers chasing me. Every time I look over my shoulder, he's like, swing. No.
What the fuck? What is wrong with you? Jesus.
No.
In that
I'd be
Austin
like,
Powers accent?
I'd be like, let's go get a pizza and tell me how the filming of Shrek was,
Oof.
But no, stabby Michael Myers.
Oh.
And no matter where I went, there was one point in my dream I like got into a car and drove, and then like took a private jet a state over, and he was just there.
Oh, they
always fucking chasing me, no matter what. And
that's how he is in the movies, man. He just walks, and he's there.
Yeah, those movies make no sense. But yeah, so spoilers, by the way, don't listen or fast forward. We don't have a timestamp, so
yeah.
But so fast forward just somewhere down the line. Yes, after the fish guy, you fight the fish guy, which I love that area. I was gonna say I don't like the doll area. I hate that area.
What area?
The doll, the puzzle. It's great for puzzle. It's a great puzzle and everything like that. But okay. Other than that, you go so much into killing things while also figuring out puzzles to just straight puzzles, and that's my only problem with that.
I think I'm fucked up in that game because I never ran out of bullets before. And I'm coming to that point when I'm going to the fish guy. I barely have any bullets.
You do know there's like 3 spots that have a bunch of ammo for everything, right?
No.
Yeah, go around the whole map.
I've been doing it, man. I just lit up all 3 of the windmills.
Yeah.
And then I'm assuming
I'm on the boat. You haven't fought him yet?
Nope, I haven't fought him yet.
So when you go and fight him, he's going to put up those green slime things to block your...
Yeah, and I have
just knife them.
Grenade, knife them.
Just knife them.
You can't use a grenade launcher.
It's a waste of. You're wasting ammo.
You can. Oh,
yeah.
I didn't even know you
takes
can.
Like 4 or 5 knives.
Really?
Yep.
So I could have done that the whole entire time.
Yeah. You have to waste ammo.
Motherfucker, man.
So when you're running,
I've wasted like maybe 2 or 3 shots.
It's like a little maze, kind of.
Yeah.
But as you're running around, you have to take cover underneath a shelter roof thing. There's like 3 of them. When he gets on top of a building, he goes, "I'm saving this for you," and he just throws up his fucking guts, and it's just acid rain. But when you go around everywhere, there's like 3 spots full of mines and ammos and everything. Just use the mines. Set the mine down. When he walks over it, it'll make him come out of his mouth, and you shoot him when he's coming out of the big monster's mouth.
So I have to. How many mines do you think I should have carried?
A good 5 or 6. You may run out, but you lay a mine down. It will damage him. He'll come out. You shoot him twice with a sniper, or 3 times until he goes back in. And just repeat. Just repeat. Once he gets on that building twice, after that second time, when you knock him down, then he's dead. He only gets on the roof twice, and that's how you know when he's almost dead.
Oh.
It's pretty simple. But that whole area I like. I did not like the doll place. So after that, you kill that dude, you get your daughter's legs or whatever back from that thing. Then you go to the 4th base, which is supposed to be Heisenberg's place.
Okay.
Which I didn't mind.
Heisenberg is the metal guy, right?
Yeah. His boss fight was amazingly easy, and I was playing on hardcore. I was just like, this is... I was like,
really?
Jesus. Oh, yeah, it's so fucking easy. It's so fucking
really?
easy. Yeah. Like, not once did he touch me. You get into a little tank... And you just pretty much shoot at his little glowing weak spots, which is a Zelda trope, and I hate when they do that in bosses. And then he'll try and like armor up, and then you just keep doing it. You have infinite ammo, and then after a bit,
in the tank you got infinite ammo.
Infinite ammo in this tank that Chris builds for you, and then he knocks you off of it, and then you're on your legs. All you have to do is shoot him in the face with the sniper like twice, and you get stunned. Then he tries to come after you slowly. And then you just shoot him in the face twice, and he gets stunned. You just run around the map until he just dies. And then he does try to do one final push or like attack on you, and he sweeps you up in the air, and you get back onto the tank, and you don't do nothing. The story just does it for you. You know, you shoot a rocket at him, and he dies. That's it.
That's weird.
For being,
you think he would be the strongest one,
and that he's touted as the most dangerous one. Especially because how his powers work, because the way his powers work is that there's electricity going through him. So that's how he can manipulate the magnetic field to do his metal shit.
Oh.
Yeah. So that's why like everyone's like, he's Magneto when he really isn't, but he kind of is. So that's how his powers work. Huh. But he asks you to join him to fight Miranda. Because Rose is powerful. Rose has the mold in her, so she has powers. So he wants to use your daughter, and you're like, well, that's fucked up. Why do you want to use my daughter to kill her? And I'm sorry. He sits you down and like says, you've killed all these people. What? I'm next, but instead we could join forces and kill her. Like, why not? I'm sorry. Like, if I was trying to take my daughter, I'd be like, okay, one caveat, dude. Once we get my daughter back together, and if it helps you be powerful to kill her, cool. We part ways or something. You know, I was like, there was no diving into like, what's in it for me? There's no diving into it like, yes, how could we do this so I can escape here with my fucking life? you know? So, because obviously you want me to explain the rest of it. Spoiler for you, Ethan dies.
Yeah.
So, or so to speak, because at the end of the game, you see someone walking at the end of the road, and people have hacked into free camera, and you see that it's Ethan walking at the end of the road. When
I don't know how they can do that.
Oh,
that
it's
makes
just
no sense.
It's just file manipulation in it.
I get that it's but why would that be a thing?
It's a thing in a lot of games.
What do you mean?
You can go into the files of a game and mess with them.
I get you get to mess with them. I have no problem. I understand that. That's why you get those mods and stuff. But the thing is, why would the game's developers make the encode or the code where he's standing there but not even in the view of the camera?
Oh, I don't know.
That makes no sense. It's just like, okay, we're gonna write this in a program.
They probably knew someone would do that, though.
Huh?
They probably didn't care enough because they knew someone could do that. I feel like if they would have cared enough to where like, we don't want no one to know who this is, they just wouldn't have done it in general. You know,
see, that just seems like a lot of work. Is why would you put another thing there?
I don't know.
It makes no sense. So if you're programming this game and then you're making a room and then you add a figure to the room that's not supposed to be there because you don't show it in the view, then why fucking write this thing in?
Oh, like why even put it there? Oh, I see.
Why would you put it there?
Oh, I don't know. So that's why there's a cliffhanger.
And then like at the end, it's like somebody say, "Hey, do you guys catch that dog in the corner?" What dog?
Yeah,
I didn't see a dog.
I don't know.
Oh no, you have to hack our program and then see that it's there.
Oh,
that's stupid. That's a stupid fucking thing.
It's pretty easy just to have a free camera because people do that a lot to showcase things that people miss in games and more showcase it. So that's why most developers don't care because it puts more of a lore element on the games. They do it with Dark Souls a lot. But it makes more sense for Dark Souls because Dark Souls doesn't have an actual like, here's the obvious story and everything for you. So that's why there's a cliffhanger where they think in some DLC or something that you're going to be like Rose trying to find your dad in some way because there's concept art showing that Rose was supposed to be a playable character.
As a baby?
No, as an adult or teen, you know, where she's grown. So anyway, back to this thing. So you go and now you once you kill Heisenberg, Miranda comes out, takes your heart out, kills you. So she thinks, but you're infected by the mold. Then you become Chris in his SEAL Team Bravo 6, and you have all these. You
become Chris? Oh.
You take over Chris, you know, because Chris is. Their main objective is to kill the Megamycete, the thing that's the whole start of the mold. Okay. And you eventually do that, blah, blah, blah. Fun part, you have a bunch of ammo. You're just slaughtering zombies left and right. Then you become Ethan again. You go back to being Ethan.
Wait, you got infinite ammo with Chris's when you go
It's almost to the point. You get these drops, supply drops that just give you so much ammo.
Oh.
Yeah. You have grenades, a combat knife. What's cool about all this, though, is that...
I've been going batshit crazy in that bitch.
So I'm about to restart my play on the very hardest difficulty, but the thing is you can get unlimited ammo for certain guns. And you can unlock the guns you get at the end. But you have to use completion points. It's a currency. So the more stuff you do in the game, such as hidden stuff, secret stuff, you get all these other...
So did you ever find out what those goats were?
Yeah, there's like 20 of them. It's just an achievement to get all 20 of them.
You don't get nothing special?
You get a certain unlockable that you can buy or something like that in the unlockable piece because you get a whole menu of stuff that you can choose to buy at the end. But so if you get all 20 of them, you get an achievement made, which gives you more completion point currency to buy stuff with.
Motherfucker. Did you get all 20 of them?
I think there's 20. I got 16.
Oof.
There's one in Heisenberg's factory I fucking missed.
Oh,
so when you get to Heisenberg's factory and you get to the part where you have to blow up the fan, go to the end where the fan fell down. There's a goat there I missed. Just letting you know.
Okay.
But that's why I like about this game, and I think it's one of the better ones because it has the best replay value probably since 4 or 5, Resident Evil 4 or 5. So back to the piece. You're with Chris. You're just killing zombies. You have this fucking targeted laser that fucking calls in a big thing to kill these two fucking things or whatever. Anyway, you become Ethan again. You fight Miranda. It wasn't too hard. It was pretty easy. Kill her. You get your baby back. All of a sudden, though, when you kill Miranda, she's the main link to the Megamycete. You start crumbling up as Ethan. And, like, call it what you will, babiness or whatever, but, like, as a dad, it started to hit me because I'm like, you did all this stuff to save your daughter, and now you're fucking dying, and you're never going to see your daughter again. And you have...
You're such a fucking wussy, man.
Whatever. So he's like limping to get back.
God.
And
I can feel you crying.
Well, I didn't cry.
I just like, he's sitting in a basement.
It's relatable.
He's like sitting in a basement. He's crying. He's like,
did you play The Legend of Zelda, the first one?
Which one?
The Legend of Zelda, the first one.
The one on Nintendo?
Yes. Did you beat it? Okay. So if you were like 6 and you beat it, and it says you are the hero, you save the land, how would you feel? You wouldn't be like, yeah, I'm the hero. I saved the land. I did it, me. You wouldn't feel like that as a fucking 6-year-old?
No.
Oh, I know plenty of fucking kids.
I was real as fuck, man.
Oh, my fucking... I was fucking bitches at 7.
Yeah, pretty much, man. My mom's fucking ruined my life, man. What the hell are you talking about? Shit. Shoot, at 6? Man, fuck. I'm more ruthless back then than I was now. My boys made me soft. Real soft.
You just said you made you soft. It's like
my boy did.
Yeah.
Fucking sissy.
Because, oh my God. Anyway, back to this. You're limping up and you find Chris and you give your daughter to Chris.
Yeah.
And he's like, no, we can make it out together, blah, blah, blah. He's like, no, let's fucking go. And he grabs the detonator because Chris throws a detonator, a bomb, into the Megamycete, which is a huge, like, gross baby looking thing. Ugh. And it grows into this big plant thing and it's coming down to fucking kill you. And you're just limping slowly to it, and you have the fucking thing. And Chris runs with the daughter, and he's like, "Yeah, teach her to be strong. Tell her that her dad loved her." And he's like, "I love you, Rosemary." Walks away, and fucking.
How
blows
come
it.
she didn't die? I thought she had the stuff in her too.
She's linked to the mold, and she still has the mold in her. So I don't know. I mean, I don't know if it's different. Like, I don't know if it's because Ethan's just taken so much shit, and his body can't take it no more. I don't know. So
that makes no sense.
So, but she was supposed to have like some with Evelyn, which is Miranda's daughter. That's who she was trying to bring back. She found out that Rose, your daughter, is the perfect vessel for Evelyn to come back. And Evelyn was the one that you killed in Resident Evil 6, who she's the big mold monster at the end. So she was the one behind all the mold. So the whole reasoning or speculation is the reason why Rose is still good and still has all these powers is because she has a really strong connection to the Megamycete and not connected in a way to where if it's dead, she's affected by it. So, because at the very end, you see her, she's like 18, puts flowers on your grave, and it says on the headstone, "The father's story's done," or that's what it says after it cuts to black. And a secret agent comes up and is like, "Hey, found her." He's talking to his earpiece. It's like, "I found her," and then he's like, "Where?" He's like, "Where else do you think?" That's what he was saying. So she comes up, and he's like, "You ready to go, Evelyn?" And she gets pissed because she's like, "That's not who I am. I'm not this fucking stupid daughter that this crazy bitch tried to bring back." She's like, "My name is Rose, and I'll show you shit that Chris doesn't even know I can do." So apparently, it's speculated she's got all these powers that Chris doesn't even know. So I'm assuming it's like only 16, 18 years in the future because she looks relatively young.
That'd be kind of cool. She got powers.
But back before that, Maya, your wife,
what happened?
And Chris and the baby fly away in a helicopter, and you found out that BSSA, the group that Chris was with and helped founded to combat bioweapons, was dropping soldiers in. You find that out right when you change to Chris. You see it in the distance, and they're like, "Why are they fucking dropping soldiers here?" And then when your buddies is like, "Hey, this wasn't a soldier. This was a bioweapon. It's a zombie. It's a fucking undead dude that the BSAA was dropping in to help fucking do something there." He's like, "What the fuck is this?" And he's like, "Go straight to BSAA headquarters. Someone's got to answer for this fucking shit."
They were dropping zombies now?
In military uniform and shit like that.
And they were just helping?
I don't know, but they had a consciousness to fucking drop down off the helicopters because you'll see that. BSA flies in, they drop people down to fucking do something. They don't know what they're fucking doing. Chris is like, "Why are they here?" You know? And when you start to fly away with Maya, the baby, and everything like that, you find out that it's like a zombie. It looks like a zombie. You know, I don't know if it's like a human zombie hybrid or whatever, but it's a zombie in military clothing. So he's like, "What the fuck's up with this?" You know? So, and then it goes to where Rose is older and shit like that. And then you can replay the game if you want. So
that's crazy, man.
Yep.
That's a lot.
Yep. The story's great. Everything is great about it. I love the game.
I mean, whatever the amount of game I played, very enjoyable.
Yeah. I mean, just when you had me sitting here and playing, I was like, man, I'm going to get this because I was like, I like it.
There wasn't a dull moment in the game.
Yeah. Like I said, I just didn't like the puzzle piece where it's like no action.
Yeah.
But the baby part was fucking creepy as fuck.
It was really creepy because it just pokes his head out of the dark.
Found out it's not real, though.
What?
The baby's not real.
It's in your head?
It's in your head.
Oh.
Because that's the power of the doll chick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought hallucinating.
Yeah. And I just didn't know that. And apparently some dude was able to go back there somehow and fight the baby. And once he threw a pipe bomb, 2 pipe bombs, the baby can't kill you. So what they led to is that they must think that the creators of the game gave the baby a health bar before, or health, and you were supposed to eventually be able to kill it. But if you throw 2 pipe bombs at it and it explodes on it, it'll try and eat you. It won't. It won't even grab you. You can just stand there forever and it won't kill you. Yeah. So, but you unlock all this cool concept art and you get to see what shit they meant for all like the look and everything. Like Heisenberg wasn't supposed to be able to morph into this big thing. It was supposed to be his dad. Yeah. So it's pretty cool.
Cool.
And that ends our Resident Evil piece that we started 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. We haven't got on that.
Buy it. Go play it. It's great.
It's a really good game. Really good game. I wanted to get into that Biomutant series, or that, not series, but that game.
Oh, yeah.
And I literally was going to invest the money in that and get it. And then I was like, and then I saw the reviews on it, and then just dogged it.
See, that's the thing. I'm seeing a lot of mixed people from players, though. Like some dudes, like you can tell visually and stuff. Like this is made by 6 people, but he's like, when you start playing it, you can tell it's made by like inexperienced.
Yeah,
people.
That's the biggest thing. Like so.
But then there's some people who are saying they're having a blast with it.
Yeah. So that's the biggest thing. It's like, the review I saw about it was basically saying, the guy was describing, he's like, this game should have been way better. Like the story, the delivery of the game, basically, and like the action seems cool, but nothing is making sense. Like the hit combo, or like the hit points, the reaction of the hits, and like some of the moves don't even do any kind of damage, really. And he was just talking about how that's just like makes no sense. Like all I hear was mostly just like about the combat. The combat seemed just really bad, but the game in general seemed to be really good. Like, you know what I mean? Like the concept, the art,
Yeah, they brought a big patch to address a lot of the complaints about people, though. So
maybe, I mean, it seems, I liked it, where you can mix all the different stuff with it and make new things.
But I agree, for how much it got hyped in the development period it's been in for 3-4 years, and I feel like it should be better than what the reviews are saying. Yeah.
But that's pretty much really it that's been out recently since we've been this whole thing. But next week in Modern Horizon 2 pre-release looks expensive. My God.
The set is very
I've never
powerful.
seen a pre-release kit, $55. We saw it on TCG where they were selling for $75 each. Is that what you said?
TCG was selling them for it was like 68 or 70, something like that.
Or maybe it was 65. That's what it was. Or
I just don't understand how you can do that when
it just like,
you buy the pack separate then.
Yeah, it just, and then you saying like collector packs are going for like how much again?
$43 last I saw per pack.
Man,
$425 or so for a box.
Me not gusta.
Pre-release pack, I'm looking right now. Let's see what it is right now. It is currently 20 total price is not available, but $62.49.
A pack?
No, is the pre-release pack.
Oh yeah,
pre-release pack. Oh, that's because there's a foil thing. But yeah, they're showing Geek Shop Ocala $62.80.
Shout out to Geek Shop Ocala
for whatever reason. Yeah.
Cuckoo.
But like if you get a draft booster pack, they're $8.73. So let's round up to 9. So if you get 6 packs, what's 9 times 6?
36. 9 times 6? 54, homie.
Is that what that is?
Yeah.
So why would you charge 62?
Second grade, homie. Second grade. My times tables, I was none that shit. I was like, oh yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4.
That's literally almost one other pack you can buy with that price. Who cares if there's a fucking promo card?
Yeah. Fuck is the key word today, guys.
Whoa. Oh, I never read this though.
What?
It says traditional foil retro frame fetch land and less than 1% of boosters. Oh, wow. So a traditional foil card of any rarity replaces a common and 33% Modern Horizon 2 draft boosters, but the traditional foil retro fame fetch land in less than those are going to be fucking expensive. Holy fuck. I didn't know it was less than 1%.
Hey, man, is this on your dark web?
This is on TCG.
Oh.
Dark web. Again, he thinks Reddit is dark web.
No. So Aaron likes to go down the deep, dark alleys of the internet and just picks up things. He thinks he's like some kind of like trailblazer, just going in the wilderness of that back alley internet and just looking at, talking to some very sketchy people. People that want to sell him a wallet made out of chinchillas or some shit.
Chinchillas.
And he just wants to order this like these ring pulls that go around his arms so he doesn't sink when he thinks he's drowning or something. Yeah, that too, man. But I'm talking about these rings. This is a different invention. You put them around your arm, you inflate them with some form of your own air out of your lungs, and then they prevent you from like sinking. Boy. I don't know what I would call them. I'll call them like
floaties.
Nah, dog. That sounds stupid. That's a stupid fucking name for a stupid. I don't even know what they do. What do they do?
Floaties?
Yeah. What do they do?
I don't know. I think they make you sink.
Okay. See, you want to float.
You afloat.
You want to float, homie. So I won't call them floaties. I call them rise them on top of the water mechanism. Patent that, baby.
I'm pretty sure we can think of a shorter name for them.
No. It sounded like people would go to the store. It was like, give me these round things that make me float above the water.
Yeah, what if they make you float and you can just sit there with them? Well, maybe we should call them floaties.
Nah, dude. That just sounds terrible.
Yeah, what was I thinking?
I mean, you're a moron, so
okay. Boy, you guys want tickets to the show?
Oh shit! You want to hear the funniest thing today?
It better be the funniest fucking goddamn thing I've ever heard today.
It was
I swear
funny
to God.
and awkward. Ding ding. So today, I was at a certain place at your homeland in the old Bangor.
My homeland.
Yeah, it's your back alleys. That's what all your street boys. They call them the hot boys. Aaron and like 3 other roughnecks.
So what are the alleys called? Hot Pockets?
Yes. Either way. So we know I'm going to Bangor, chilling in this filth of a town.
Hey, are you serious? I mean, don't get me wrong, Bangor is not the best town, but like a lot of our supporters and customers are from it.
hey man, it's a lovely town. I like to enjoy that.
Boy, nice save.
It's got pickles.
That's not even what the town's about. They're about
There's
apples.
Pickles there. There's a pickle farm there.
Sure.
Yeah,
I know.
that's a lot of pickles.
Sure.
Just hanging. You know what? I'm really surprised no hillbillies running around there trying to steal pickles. I mean, I probably would. Just like go in there, dunk my head, grab a pickle, take it out.
Pickle thieves hits again.
Pickle thieves. They won't even notice it.
Anyway, what happened at Harding's?
So, at where?
I'm assuming it's at Harding's. Was that Harding's?
Dude, don't bring up stores.
Why?
I don't know. Maybe they'll sue us.
It was at the local grocery store.
So I was leaving the store, and then I said, "Oh, there's some barbecue over there. I got some cash."
Oh yeah, it's that church place they do that. Yeah.
Yeah. So I was hanging out grabbed me some. I was like, "Hey man, I see you got pulled pork sandwich, $5. Hit me with that." And he was like, "All right, man." And we started chit chatting, and I was like, "So the lovely lady, she is super sweet, super sweet. She was wrapping my sandwich up.
What was?
You know, she was wrapping it up. She gave me a napkin, some forks and stuff. I was like, oh man, she's so sweet. I love this lady. And then I noticed she had a little bean on her forearm.
A bean?
Looked like a kidney bean. So I was like, oh man, she got a kidney bean just hanging out on her forearm. So I was like, hey, you got some bean on you. And then she's like, oh no, that's a skin tag.
Oh my God. Why didn't you just leave well enough alone?
Oh. And then I looked at it deeper. I was like, oh, it's attached. That bean is attached. Ah, damn. I felt so embarrassed, and I felt embarrassed for her. And then I was just like, oh man. I was like, I'm sorry.
Was there anyone else there?
Yeah, the guy, but I think his back was turned. But it looked like a bean. It literally, the shape was fucking perfect. And it was that size. And I was like, oh, look at that silly lady. She got a bean on her forearm.
Oh my God.
And I was like, hey, you get that little bean off there. You know, I don't know. It looked like a kidney bean. Kind of almost like one of those pork and beans. You know, and like she was just fucking around and just like trying to make that sandwich really fucking quick and got a bean on her fucking forearm. It was like, oh shit.
Well, hold on. Were they serving beans?
That's why I was curious. I thought she was fucking around with some beans and got beans on her forearm. And I was like, oh damn, that's
You mean to tell me
I thought it was a fucking bean, dude. I was sitting there. I was like, "Oh man, she must have been having a fucking rough work day. Just can't realize there's a fucking bean just hanging out on her forearm."
I feel like you would have taken a glimpse of your surroundings.
She had it at an angle, and it was shining and kind of smiling at me.
Did she ever move her arm in a way to where gravity would have taken a hold of that bean? It would have fallen off.
You know, man, sometimes beans get sticky, man. You know, like kind of fucking around, and you stuck a bean to you, and you're like, oh god damn, how does this bean get on my t-shirt?
It's just the fact that though they weren't serving beans.
I thought she was fucking around with some beans, man. Maybe she eating a can of beans, just making some bean something. I was just. And I swear to God, I felt embarrassed. I felt stupid.
Most people
I was like, oh shit, that's a skin tag.
Like even if someone had something, like even if they had something on their shirt, it's like a stain. Most people are just like, hey, you don't like if they spilt nacho cheese on their shirt.
Yeah,
people will identify it, but they won't be like, you got cheese on your shirt. Most people won't. So to look at someone's arm and be like, you got some condition there.
It's not it was isolated, man. It was just hanging out by itself. I thought it was just a bean. There was no other tags around it. And it was like a perfect, it was shiny. It looked like a little kidney bean. And I was like, there was no way to know it. And then she like kind of like, oh, that's a skin tag, and shook it a little bit. You could see.
I can make a dance.
You could because she moved it, and then I saw the little skin that was attached on the bottom because I was squinting. And I was like, "Oh shit, it is attached to his skin."
So please tell me, how did the conversation go after?
I fucking walked away. I walked away like a motherfucker. Because I was embarrassed, man. I was like, "Oh shit, man! I think I embarrassed that lady in front of the other dude, saying, God damn, that's a skin tag."
Okay, so
I thought it was a bean. Oh, you got some bean on you, girl. You might want to get that little bean off of you.
Podcast wouldn't be an episode without going off track.
I'm telling you, man. Oof, it was ridiculous.
How was the sandwich though?
Oh, that sandwich is lit, man.
Okay,
it was legit.
How did you get anything else on the side?
Nah, man, I don't fucking around with that shit.
They just gave $5 for a pulled pork sandwich.
Yeah, man. He put a lot on there, man.
Oh, okay. That's okay.
He put a lot. That sauce was delish. He was gonna give me some like large tips or something like that for like
Beef tips?
$9. I don't know what that was. Rib tips?
That's why I would think if it's barbecue and tips and shit.
Yeah, something.
Wow.
Because what's the difference between the tips and racks?
What?
What's a rack?
Like a rack of ribs?
Yeah.
It's like a rack. It's just like you get ribs.
And what are tips?
So rib tips are from the rib meat part of the, from the ribs of the bone.
Okay.
That meat, they're done in chunks. And then you just have beef tips, which is just any type of beef from any type of the body, but they're just like little cubes.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Like I could be a little wrong on a bit,
Cube
but less
beef?
than you. But
why don't they just call it cubes? Cubes and beef.
I don't know. Because if you go to the
Cubes
store,
and cubes?
you go to the store, go to like Meijer
beef.
or Walmart, you can see it packed. I'll say like beef tips or sometimes stew beef. Yeah. Just because it's the best stuff used for it. So.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Beef.
So what we were trying to say though, I feel like what you were trying to say about like next week is the pre-release, which it is.
Yeah.
Well, God damn this fucking skin tech story.
Oh man, it was fucking insane.
No, I want to put this out here for you and for us is that we have no, we're not trying to put down the chick for having it. It's just your observation of being a dummy.
I can't. If somebody got mad about that, that's dumb. I'm not making fun of her. I never did. I would just like.
I'm just still saying.
Oh, I felt like an idiot.
I
literally pretty much said many times I feel like a moron when I was embarrassed. I was like, oh, why isn't? Because I literally genuinely thought it was a bean.
Oh my god.
It was brown. She's a little brown. So I was just like, oh, that's a little bean. And then she was like, I was like, hey, I was trying to help the girl out. And I was like, hey, man, you got some bean on you. She was like, oh, no, that's a skin tag. I was like, oh.
Did she say it like that, too?
I was like,
oh, honey, that's a skin tag.
Yeah, she was like, yeah, she did say that. She was like, hey, honey, this is a skin tag. I was like, oh.
She gotta be cool as shit then.
Oh, man. I'm pretty sure she get it. Maybe they call it little Mr. Bean. Miss Bean. God. Miss Bean. Miss Bean. Get over here, Miss Bean.
Moving on.
Give us a little jiggle. Jiggle. Shakes her forearm.
Pre-releases next week.
Yeah, it is.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday. 4 events. Friday at 6:30, Saturday at 12:30, Saturday at 6:30, and Sunday at 12:30 as well. Sunday at 12:30 as well.
Would you like to tell them what we're running on this?
Yep. Friday night will be Two-Headed Giant.
What?
Pick a partner. You both get pre-release packs. 2 versus 2. 1 match. It's still Swiss. Saturday is sealed 12:30.
No. Though we're adding a box.
I'm gonna tell prices after all of it.
Boo.
So Saturday is sealed at 12:30 and 6:30, and then Sunday is sealed also. For the prizes is like the normal price payout, pack and a half per person who enters the event. But for Friday and Sunday, we're adding a whole box of set boosters from Modern Horizons 2 into the prize pool. So everyone's guaranteed a pack of that, which I think they're going for like $10-11. No matter what you place. But then let's say if you place first, and let's say on Friday night, both you and your teammate get 4 packs each of the normal prize pool, you'll probably get an extra few packs each of the set booster box too.
Well, yeah. But like I said, we'll try to give it out more for the more incentive to show up. Get you out here, play some. This will be basically the first
sanctioned event
in almost a year. Was just trying to put their balls in our mouth. We don't even like that.
I'd say a good year, yeah.
Yeah, so it's been a year. So they've been chokeholding us.
And then Saturday so that was Friday and Sunday. Saturday at the 12:31, whoever gets first is going to go home with a Pirate Labs large case.
Oh yes,
normally retailed at $75, and then at the 6:31, whoever gets in first, besides pack prizes, by the way, but you get your pack prizes, but you'll also get a Super Hive that holds 800 plus cards by Ultimate Guard for free. So a lot of goodies to get. We'll still be handing out promo packs and stuff like that. So
give out a little cocaine.
I feel like people are just gonna get this. The whole set is just nuts to where like I feel like you will never not walk away with value.
Oh, It's fucking nuts.
No matter what event you get into.
So, like I spoiled that vampire Anthony, and it's on the flip Anthony. Anthony just, he
was right.
He was right, yeah, he was right. Punk ass, motherfucking ass, punk. I love you, Anthony.
Shame on him for pointing at, for wanting to correct us.
He's like just shitting my Wheaties. He's like, oh, Alex, you an idiot? Read a card, homie. I was like, well, fucking, thanks for rubbing that in, dude. I can't fucking read. Thanks.
But yeah, this whole set is pretty bonkers.
Yeah, that common, I like that common though. That common rogue guy is really good. I mean, if you win a flip, you basically get 2 treasure counters.
Does it say make 2 treasures?
2 treasures. That's why I said you have a potential of turn 3 because you can play him turn 1. If you play like a mountain, and because he's 2 casting costs, and he's like a 1/2 or 2/2.
I can see here real quick. I'm on the red.
I think he's a 2/2. But either way, so
he's a 1/3.
He's a 1/3. Jeez, he's got a big ass. But so either way, damn, 1/3 for 2 mana.
Yep.
That's really good for So he's 1 red, 1 color, and he's a common, guys. He's a common. But either way, he's really good with Mana Vault. I mean, you turn 1 Mana Vault, or not Mana Vault, Mana Crypt.
Mana Crypt, yep. Mm-hmm.
So in Commander, he's really good because if you turn 1 Mountain Mana Crypt and then play him, and then come to your turn 2, you win the flip. If you win the flip, you get 2 treasure counters tokens, and then you play your second land, and you have 6 mana turn 2. That's fucking insane. And I mean, and if you make it in a coin flip deck, that's super easy access to all those really janky flip card shit that people like to play with.
Yeah.
What's the casting cost on Crick's Thumb?
I thought it was like 2. That was rather cheap.
So I mean, that's even crazy. You play turn 3, you play Crick's Thumb, and then you play some random thing that makes you flip. You win the flips, get more treasures. Is there something? Is there something that guarantees you a flip?
What do you mean?
I don't know. Is there a card that says every flip you make it's a win?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I know
he gives you an additional flip, right?
Yeah, if you would flip a coin, flip 2 coins, and ignore 1.
Yeah.
That card's now over $40. It was $20 just a few days ago.
Ugh. Yeah. So I mean, with Crick's Thumb, they made him a magic card, right?
3692. Kark, yeah, he's from Commander Legends. Yeah.
He's that goblin guy?
Yeah, he's the reason Kark's Thumb went from like a $5-6 card to like over $20.
It's that red dude, right?
Yeah.
What's he do? What's he do again? Something about flipping?
If you play a spell, flip a coin.
Yeah.
If it's heads, it resolves. If it's tails, it goes back. That's why he's so good with Sakashima or anything that Spellslinger deck I have.
Yeah.
Because if you time warp and you get a success and a fail, you get to take the time warp, and the time warp gets to go back to your hand.
Oh.
Yep.
Gotcha.
It's pretty good. It's if you get lucky, you can just take a bunch of turns and do a bunch of shit, crazy shenanigans.
Oh shit, man! It's almost 8:00. Nobody said nothing.
Nada.
Fuck my life, dude.
Nada.
I guess we're fucking crazy here.
There's a new person who just came in though to the thing about 5 minutes ago.
Oh shit! Maybe they just
nothing was said. So
nothing was said, man.
Yep. We got a good 7 minutes here.
Wow. That's duty. I guess we well, how about let's talk about some cards that have been released since we last talked.
The I was just about to say this too. That tireless provisioner, it's the tireless uncommon tireless tracker.
Oh my god, that guy is so good. Oh my, what has it work again?
Landfall. Whenever land enters the battlefield, you make a food or treasure token.
Food or an?
A food or a treasure token.
Yeah, that guy's pretty stupid.
You're most likely going to be making a treasure token all the time.
Yeah.
And then me and Anthony were talking about.
He's better than Lotus Cobra.
Yeah.
Wait, because you don't have to use the mana right away.
Yeah. Is the Sithis Harvest Hand, the new Argothian Enchantress for green white. Whenever you cast an enchantment spell, you gain 1 life and draw a card. The only thing is she's not really Argothian because she doesn't have Shroud, but she's a commander. She's legendary.
Oh, okay. Yeah, she's pretty good. And I noticed that they made Titania again.
Mm-hmm. That's good. She was getting really expensive.
Was she?
She was like over $20.
But she was more expensive than that before, right?
Well, yeah. I mean,
because they reprinted her in what again?
Let's see. Argothian Enchantress. Is that what it's like? Something like that? No.
Titania got reprinted in she got reprinted in Ultimate Masters?
I don't know.
Or was it Mystery Boosters?
Protector of Argoth. It was one of the Commander sets. Commander 2014.
That's what it came out of.
That's what it came out of. View all versions. She's $20 there. She came out of Commander Anthology, Commander 2014, and that's it.
Oh, really?
That's it, yeah.
Why did I think she came out of a reprint recently? A couple last years.
Her full art's going for $45 right now. But her old border art is going for $65. Someone's trying to sell it as low as $220. Oh yeah, they're foil etched too.
People need to get off that.
Their foil etching is just stupid nowadays. It's nothing like what was with fucking Commander Legends.
Okay.
And it's never going to be as good apparently. So. But yeah, a lot of good cards out of this freaking set. Like, they're not wrong when they were talking about how you're pandering a little bit to the Commander and casual format, which Mark Rosewater said, there's a lot of people who play casual. The set isn't just for paying money for the most expensive decks, competitive modern, though the set is expensive. So, but I mean, if you want to put some good money down, which some people have, I mean, it's a good way to get some old cards, such as the fetch lands and stuff, and get some other powerful new cards for your decks.
Man, there's I think I've already had this conversation. I just didn't like that they put some of these things in the rare slot, and just kind of janky, dude. Like that, I'm just gonna hate it. Just the concept of pulling what is it, the agent? What's the agent?
You're talking about Charlotte's Agent.
Charlotte's Agent. If I just pull in Charlotte's Agent, I'm gonna be so pissed.
I mean, I see why they did it, but yeah, I get what you mean. Because it's been printed
fucking shit, man.
In an uncommon slot and a rare slot before.
It was always a rare, right?
Yeah, but it got printed as an uncommon in one of the master sets.
Oh, the recent master sets, right? Because it was a common originally, right?
No, Charlotte's Agent was a rare out of the Plane Chase, one of the Plane Chase decks.
Bullshit.
That's where it first came. It's never been legal in Modern. That's why.
No, I get that it wasn't in Modern. I'm just saying, it's just
right here.
It was an uncommon.
Yeah, sorry, it was an uncommon. Then got shifted to a rare in Eternal Masters. So I had it the other way around.
Yeah, you drunk.
But it was an uncommon in Plane Chase.
Yeah, because I remember that
anthology. Deck. And it was in Mystery Boosters too, so we should probably look through that thing.
Yeah, and yeah.
Plane Chase 20 and Plane Chase 2012 it came out of as well.
Yeah. See, yeah, those fucking yeah. There's a lot of crazy stuff going on. I'm looking for a zombie master. If anybody has a zombie master for trade, hit me up because I need one. A behead. Thank you.
Before we sign off, any other adventures that happened today that you want to talk about?
Nope. Just a bean incident. That's pretty much it, man. Fuck. That was really awkward. I was just like,
oh, I bet. I can only imagine.
Dude, I felt like an idiot. I was just like, oh, that's not a bean. I was like, I'm sorry, lady. I didn't mean to offend you. She wasn't offended one bit.
I'm about to say, I felt like you would have said something. I'm like,
no,
if
she would have. Yeah. She was like, oh, no, that's a skin tag. I was like, oh, shit. Okay. Okay. But no, other than that, yeah, I mean, they reprinted that time, or that a new replenish.
Yeah, I'm happy about that.
Nuts.
I'm happy.
Why are you happy about that?
Because I play curses.
Oh.
And Anthony's happy about it because he plays that fucking stupid deck that he was just playing.
Boo.
It's really good. I was just telling him too. I was like, I was really hoping they'd do something replenish like, but I know they can't because it's obviously on the reserve list, right? It is.
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
That's how they're getting. I'm telling you, man. That's how they're getting around that shit. They're making cards exactly the same thing. And here's the funny thing: they could literally make the same card and make it cost one more mana or one less mana, and they're not reprinting the card.
Yeah.
And just call it something else, or make it an instant. Mm-hmm. They don't give a fuck. They don't have. It's like, okay, they can say, here's Gaia's Cradle. Mm-hmm. But it taps for black, and it only for each creature in the graveyard. Mm-hmm. Same fucking thing. Or they can do Gaia's Cradle again, and just do it for, I don't know, creatures that came into play this turn.
Yeah, they'll find a workaround.
Or just like Gaia's Cradle, and you tap for twice as much as creatures in the battlefield.
I guarantee you they'd probably be so bold to make it where instead of just taps and adds green, it's one and tap.
Yep.
So
you pay one.
Yeah.
But see, and that's why people, I mean, that's what they're pushing the envelope, and then they're doing that with the Modern Horizon. Mm-hmm. They're really pushing the envelope. They're like, oh, we're gonna give you, you see that lame excuse? Well, you posted that. Why is like, why are we gonna get one for each of the land, like the Yavmayas? What is it called? Yavimaya something that turns everything force.
Yavimaya, yeah, it makes all that force. Yeah, it's because there's more cards to kill other type of lands than it is for those two. He said you won't be seeing him soon in modern. He said in modern.
Yeah, in modern.
Yep.
But it doesn't really matter. I mean, I get that Acid Rain shot up through the fucking roof, but at the same time, it's just like, there's counter spells, so why would it matter?
Yeah.
So if someone plays, if you sit down in a game of Commander, there should be at least one blue player. I would assume so. Like, if you look across and nobody's playing any blue, then you should take the incentive to play the blue, because then you'll have that answer to be like, okay, counter.
You know that struck something with me just now. It's like that makes me more upset when people are complaining about their shit getting countered, because they'll advocate all the time, whether it happened or not that you just countered something of theirs. They'll advocate all the time. Does anyone have a counter? That's gonna fuck us. I just that just hit me. People advocate for that fucking shit all the time
because it's so stupid.
Because it doesn't help. Because that fucking card that one person's playing fucks everyone, but it fucks them over more because it's them. It's like the whole thing from back in time, it's like fucking everyone's getting along until they found someone who didn't look like them, and you're like, you're not me, and got fucking mad,
Yeah.
So because it's not them, it's not, it's they're getting fucked along with everyone else, but because it's them, they feel they're more entitled of the fuckery.
What? All I heard was fuck, man, and the whole thing you just said.
The point being is that you're more upset about a card resolving and no one else having a counter because obviously your shit's getting fucked, even though everyone else's shit, like say you Day of Judgment.
Okay.
Blows up all people's creatures.
Yeah.
You have 5 creatures. Everyone has 2. You're obviously going to ask if anyone has a counter because your plan is to obviously have these 5 creatures out.
Yeah.
And you will always feel like you're getting dicked more because it's you, right?
Yeah.
Everyone, to the bare bone of it, always thinks about them ultimately, right?
Sure.
So that just hit me. It's like people advocate that all the time. It's like, you have a fucking counter, you have a fucking counter. But then like when they play something, it's like, I win card, well, counter. People like to play Magic, man. You just fucking advocated to get this other fucking card countered so we didn't get fucked. No, fuck you. Counter the fucking card.
Yeah, it's yeah.
Moral of the story: stop bitching about counters. God fucking damn it.
Yeah. I like counters. It's counters are fun.
The most I play in one deck is 6. I fucking counter 6 spells of your fucking deck. You still have 94 other fucking cards to play in that fucking deck, and I'm not even countering your. I gotta worry about 3 other players.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I just counter most of the stuff that I know that's gonna kind of duke me. So I was just like, oh, I don't know. I don't like it. Let's just counter it. And I will deal with it later. But, counters are just temporary.
Yeah, it's like
it's especially
it's removal. I'm sorry, it's removal.
It's not really that great. I think the worst thing in Magic, and I think people don't understand it, and they just think of counters. I think Exile is the worst.
Yeah,
that is by far the worst in Commander. You can't get it back. You have to run like a Risk Sweeper to then pop it in your graveyard. Nope. Risk Sweeper tucks it in your...
It goes... I can't remember if it's in the
it shuffles in your deck.
But I'm pretty sure it shuffles. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, and then the Pull to Eternity, and then there's the one from...
It's a very niche
instant or sorcery
aspect to work around.
Yeah, so... But that only brings something back with Flashback.
That one, yeah.
That doesn't bring back anything.
Yep.
And it's a source. So there's very few cards. I mean, you can run the Wish Factor. I don't know why you wouldn't. I don't know why people don't run more wishes in their deck. You're going to deal with removal.
Because it says go get a card outside the game, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But so if that's the same thing what Risk Sweeper does.
Yeah.
And Pull and Eternity. I think wishes should be played in Commander more. So I think that's definitely something different.
Yeah.
Yeah, that it's definitely they're worth it. Especially if you get something like Living Wish is probably the best one to get. You get a creature card from outside the game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because that's most of the time what's exiled. Yeah.
Yep, creatures are always gone. But but I'm just saying it's just like I think they're pretty good. The wishes are good and should be played more. And other than that, I mean, Exile is probably the worst. Counters are nothing. The only time you get pissed if you're like, I think you definitely get pissed when you're trying to combo off. But see, it's so hard. It's so hard for me to get mad at Magic.
Yeah, I just choose not to no more.
Oh, yeah, sure you do.
I cut off. She's bothering me.
Okay.
Next week, pre-release, come out.
Yeah.
Play, win a bunch of packs.
Yep.
All right.
All right, later. Bye.